By the time it got to Back to Black in 2006, she'd found the voice. She was angry, she was reacting. She knew that she had to loathe her father for what he was doing to her mother. She's known throughout the world by this time for 20-odd songs.
And she obviously had an addictive personality. Starts off on drink, then goes to weed, then went on to coke.
She's in pain, she's hurt, comes out in all her songs, but she's part of her age and part of her culture. She kind of she really enjoys going out and getting off her head.
She tangled her hair up in this terrible, ugly beehive. She had herself tattooed. She was showing all the signs of self-harm. And what is self-harm but self-loathing?
The well-publicised problems around the tragic early death of Amy Winehouse has certainly, made everybody kind of sit up and think, okay, we really need to be doing more.
The extent to which she was in the public eye, I think, was quite unprecedented. We kind of forget now. So there's a certain amount of, you might think, it's sort of death by, celebrity culture.
The thing that made Amy's life different was that she was doing all this in the information age. So every breath she took, every drug she overdosed on, every bottle of wine she consumed was splashed all over the front pages and on people's blogs. She never stood a chance.
I had some pretty horrific times when I first started with the press. I had a very bad relationship with the press for a very long time. And by having Asperger's, I often said the wrong things at the wrong time, and I couldn't understand them. And it was all a nightmare, for quite a few years.
Because as soon as you're out there now. There's no hiding from it. You either are this person. There is no kind of mystique. There's a camera everywhere.
That Belgrade show was the one when the footage from that went viral. That's when people just thought, this is a car crash. So if you're her father or her mother, her so-called friends, would you have let your daughter walk out on that stage?
I have hosted the Ivor Novello Awards for 29 years. The saddest event in those 29 years was watching the deterioration of Amy Winehouse, who won 3 years in a row. In the first year, she goes up on stage and she's perky and young and this is so exciting, and it's your typical what you want to see pop star reaction to being honored by her peers, her fellow writers. Second year, she gets up there, she's a little hazy, she's not all together, but she's still happy. Third year, her name is announced, and she's not there yet. Now this is a lunchtime awards ceremony. Her name would have been called at around 2:30, but she hadn't gotten it together yet.
She may not have been at the glitzy luncheon, but all talk was on Amy Winehouse, who's leading the pack with an impressive 3 nominations.
And I thought, man, if you're so messed up that you can't even get somewhere by 2:30, you're in deep trouble. And I thought, oh my God, unless somebody stops this, it's over.
I don't know what I'm doing up here, but Amy unfortunately couldn't make it, but she is getting better.
And she said to her dad, I need to get away from this. I want to go on holiday. Can we just go on holiday, just you and me, Dad? So he said, yeah, we'll go to the Caribbean. They booked a holiday, just the two of them. He brought a film crew, and she was horrified when they rocked up. He turned up with a film crew. And she said, well, what are they doing here? And he said, well, I thought we might just do a sort of at home with Amy on holiday. She said, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted to leave it all behind, and I just wanted to have some time with you. And even on holiday, that time, she never got.
I think when Amy had reached that sort of state where everyone could see how she was, it just took anyone just to step in.
She was let down by her family, by the people around her, possibly by the record company, and she didn't appear to be very good at making good choices, so I think she is the one who slipped through the net.
Amy was more than 5 times the legal drink drive limit when she died, as the coroner at the inquest into her death recorded a verdict of misadventure.
Yeah, I think her dad, I think Mitch Winehouse does have a part to play, because it was almost like he was looking to launch his career on the back of Amy, which he did.